All right. Good morning. Try this today without coughing. All right, let's see here. Can't find. My leader account is my sim. But it's not showing up under my accounts. I'm not sure why. Morning, Timbo. I'm going to have to figure that out. That's annoying. All right. Excuse me, guys. I might cough today. Sorry. I haven't done any analysis or anything, so we're just kind of coming into the day here. Winging it a little bit. Crude oil 1030. Looking at news right quick. No news. Okay. No news. Let's get this other stuff up. What is going on over here with my account numbers? Like, I don't understand why it's not showing me the SIM account. Let me disconnect everything. And try to reconnect. All right, everything's reconnected. Unhandled exception. I don't know what that means. Guys, I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to have to restart my Ninja. It's not showing me my SIM account. That's my leader. And last time I tried to change it, I had all kind of problems. What up, Room? Hey, Predator. The sweet voice, Yoji. All right, let's get logged back in here. We've got about 3 minutes here until open, so hopefully we can get this fixed up before then, but if not, you know, miraculous. See, look, I keep getting these unhandled exception. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. And the problem comes in when I try to get my leader account. Yeah, see, I can't. I don't know what's going on with this. What is this? EQ? All right. I don't know. The leader account's not showing up. It's not showing up for some reason. So I guess what I'm going to have to do, change the leader account, 159. All right, let's do that. Last time I did that, I had all kind of problems. All right, we'll change it to 159. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Yoji. Still got a little bit of a sore throat, but it's nowhere near like it was yesterday. All right, I changed the leader account. Hopefully that I can't really test it, so we won't know until we enter a trade. All right, let's look at the 5 minute here. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. All right, what do we got? Let's read Mancini's levels. We got 15 seconds. 59.01 to 59.27 chop. Reclaim of 10 and 01 actionable. 59.37. 63 breakout. Okay. $58.90 fails. We sell to $58.50. Okay, there we go. No, I didn't update anything, so I don't know why, Room. I don't know why. Morning, Jan. What kind of move did we have overnight here? 140 points. Seems reasonable. Room short. Yeah. Might be a little early to the party, but do got kind of a nice 5 minute trend here. Got a pretty nice 5 minute trend going. Nice little push right off the bat. 349 limit. Oh, dang, it just missed you. Just missed you. I could see why you'd say 349, though. Makes sense, right? She's a runner right now. What do we got? About a 35-point push up? 45. She's going. Overnight highs in play here. Stop at 370. I mean, if we kind of close, got 360 area, then I think we push up. What a cowboy. Jumping in here long. What up, Black Beauty? Good morning, Amelia. Kind of back above this wick here. I think I'll probably go stop to break even. Might look for a little scalp through here too. Nah, I probably won't. Should probably go break even there, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. Kind of an easy read there. Kind of the 5 minutes bullish engulfing. We closed above that 1 minute gap there. Pretty easy read just to see that we're going to run that. ES still hasn't ran the high yet. 927 previous day high on the ES there. Nasdaq already above it. That 349 level, do we ever get to that? I guess we cleared it overnight. Never got to it yesterday, huh? Or did we? Oh, yeah, that was overnight. We cleared it overnight, that 349. Came 4 points from that 349 level there during the day yesterday. Room short again. Room, what are you standing in front of the freight train for, brother? Standing in front of the freight train. Good luck, sir. Yeah, see, we have problems over here on Ninja. Look at this. Look, the Ninja chart's not moving. So what is going on? I have no idea what's going on with Ninja. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Your Ninja's fine? Okay. Yeah, I'm having problems. It's moving. I mean, it's moving now. All right. I wonder if my sim count... Oh, the sim account's showing up now. All right, let me get the copier fixed back. All right, copier is fixed. Okay, we should be good now then. I don't know why I did that. Marbles. DCA room. I don't DCA. So, you know, it's never really happened to me. So I can't really answer that. But you should be fine DCAing. They say DCA is allowed. 576 on NQ. I didn't even look to see like what the next level up is. Let's see. $6.12 is kind of your next. Oh, right there. Did we run that already? Can't tell. 385. Yeah, we did. I don't know. Morning, Alcy Faye. Even when you're in the red, yeah, it's fine. You can do that. As long as you don't go below the consistency rule, the 30%. Yeah, you got to stick to that 30% like Papa's talking about. Oh, they're giving you a reason. Nice. Finally, I mean, that's all one can ask for, right? That's all one can ask for. It's always nice to know what you did wrong, right? Did I kind of miss a... I mean, not really. Got one tonight yesterday, and they said I failed April 3rd. Nice. That's good. You can actually go back and look then. Pull him back there. I was considering a little short here, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. 30% rule basically means that you can't be any more than in drawdown. 30% more than your total drawdown on any given trade. So, like if you got a 50K, you don't want to go more than like 750 in drawdown. Unrealized drawdown. So if you DCA, you got to keep that in mind. If you use a micro, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Nice pullback here. Nice pullback here. About to touch the 50. A little early for me to take a 50 play, though. Yeah, in one trade. It after the trade, it kind of, you reset. Pull back to 50% of the range there. Two minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's kind of see how it closes. Also get a new 15-minute there in 2 minutes as well. Considering a little stab long here, but safe play is the wait. So that's probably what I'm going to do. What's that, Max? Is Max telling me to take the long? I don't know what he's saying. Something. All right, may take a short here, guys. Your long room? Classic. Classic. Oh, come on. Dude, what is going on? Am I in here or not? Okay, apparently I'm in the trade. Well, why is it not showing me the... There's... What in the world? All right, so I'm in the trade, guys. I got to clear some of this out so I can see here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out there, guys. I can't, there's no way for me to manage it. No way for me to manage the trade, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off right there. I was going to try to get a little runner going, but it's kind of annoying. I had no way to manage the trade there. It said there's no market data for the Sim 101 account, which I don't know how there's no market data for that account. Like, that's a Sim account. So kind of annoying. We took $100. It did enter us in the trade, but we didn't really have a way of managing it unless we went through each account one by one. So what I may have to do here is change back to a different account number for my lead. So let's do that again. I'm going to go to 159. Kind of annoying. I probably should just let it go because my 30-point take profit would have still been there. Problem was I wouldn't be able to move it to break even there. Okay. Okay, so this not... That kind of sucks. It didn't have all the accounts on here, it looks like. Supposed to be trading these Tradeifys down here too, wherever they're at. These right here. Those didn't copy. That's kind of annoying. All right. It's not the copy trader, Jan. I think it was that Sim account was somehow linked to... It said the Sim account didn't have data. I don't know. So I didn't have a way of managing the trade. And the idea there would have been a 30-point take profit. There would have been a 30-point take profit on the first three, and then we would look for 100 points on the runner. Let's see where our entry was at. So right there's the entry. It's up 60 points. So if I would have just left the 30 points, it would have hit it. I took it off probably somewhere in here about 20 points instead of 30. If I didn't have a way of going break even, I don't know. I guess in hindsight, I could have just let it go, but may not get much lower than this, to be honest. ES is bouncing off that 59.01 level there. Kind of annoyed there. Should have been up a couple $100. Instead, only up 100. That's okay. Can't complain. Can't complain. Yeah, green is green. Certainly better than the last few days where I've dug myself a huge hole, which you guys didn't get to see, and then I had to fight out of it. So, last 2 days I've dug a $700 hole and ended up green on both days, but had to fight out of that hole. That's not what you want to be doing. Got the overnight low down there, so keeping up with the NBA. Yeah, for the most part, Idris, not like very, what's the word? I'm not watching every game, but yeah, I am looking at the results. I normally do watch the playoffs. I just haven't been super into it this year. But I also haven't been feeling well this last few days. So, what up, Pine Tree? Good morning. $330s. Possible inside bar here on the 5-minute. What do you think about it there, Pine Tree? What do you think about this inside bar there, guy? Yeah, I saw Jason Tatum got hurt. That's a big deal, I think, for Boston there. And then Curry's hurt. Good morning, Matty Matt. What do you think, Pine Tree? You think this inside bar breaks to the downside or the upside? Morning, Team Tiger. A little inside bar potentially on the 5-minute. I'm thinking down. But I could be wrong. I kind of want a short here, to be honest. Hard to call an inside bar until the candle closes. Yeah, true. Took the Harami short at 9.55. Let's go. I didn't even see it. 9.55. Where? $8.55 maybe? $9.35. Did I miss it? Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I did miss that. I took it, but I took it once it closed. Well, this thing may not even be an inside bar. I missed that pine tree. That was nice. We ran liquidity. Man, I didn't see that at all. Hardly any drawdown, too. Nice trade. Nice trade. I completely missed that. Morning, Rob. Well, we got them both on there, so we'll see. I'm leaning to the downside, though. Been trading like garbage lately, taking the base hit payout. Nothing wrong with that. I like the base hit. If ES loses at 59.01, we take a little elevator here. We take a little elevator ride, but if it doesn't, we pop. If ES holds the 59.01, we will be in trouble here. We'll take a little elevator down to this level. That's probably where I go break even. Top of the hour in 3 minutes here. See if he wants to run that overnight low. London low down there. ES doing its own thing again. It's just hanging out at the 01s. Requested Bulenox payout yesterday. Not sure how it works. Do they have windows? No, but you should have requested on Friday if you could have. I would always try to request on Friday. If you requested yesterday, you're probably not going to get the money in your bank until Tuesday. And then the money removed on Tuesday. So unfortunately, that means you'll have to wait 5 or 6 days. I typically try to request on Friday because I think that's the best day to request with Bulenox. Although there's no windows per se. They do process on Friday. Or, yeah. That's when they process it. We could bounce here. We really could bounce here. I do think if the ES breaks the 5,900 here, we're going to see a decent move down. If it holds it, we're just going to get stopped out here. ES bouncing off that 59.01 level there up to the 05. So it's like we're probably just going to get wrecked on this. It's all Pine Tree's fault. We will blame him. We will blame Pine Tree. Tree of Pine. It's his fault. And if we win, we take all the credit. Right? You lose, you blame someone else. You win, it was all you. Isn't that how that works? I don't know. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. You guys didn't know Bulenox is 91% off. Oh, I guess I could change the I'm sick thing now, huh? That's not it. Hold on, Steve. Woo! There we go. Close enough. Yeah, I'm still a little sick, Jan, but I'm all right. Wow, Pine Tree. You see how much you made us lose there? So dirty. Dirty Pine Tree. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Kind of retested the comma there. All right. If you can't win short, may as well go long. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Just got to hold the VWAP here. We can go. Let's see if we get a little scalp going here. This account does have the daily loss limit, so we're going to be pretty close to it if we lose this trade. Won't be there, but we'll be close. Oh, I just longed into the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. Smart. I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better full time. Still not 100%, but I do feel a lot better. We did already push up to the 50% level there. Oh, dang, full time. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. No, I didn't get checked out, but it was like, a couple of kids were sick, and then I'm sick. That's just kind of how it goes. So I never really ran a fever, per se, even though I did wake up, like, in a pool of sweat a couple of days. Vicks Vapor Rub, yeah, that was suggested to me, Black Beauty, but I never used it Crystal was telling me to put it on my feet and put some socks on, but I didn't. You know, I'm a man. I just take the man cold and just curl up in the bed and go to sleep. Take the man cold. Got 10 seconds on this next 5-minute candle. I may just close this. Let's see. I'm going to eat it right there because I feel like this is probably going to dump. I think this thing might dump here on this new 5-minute. This is technically a bearish Harami here. If we lose the VWAP, I may try the short again. May look like an idiot, but maybe we just take a scalp, try to get some of it back. Room is long, spicy Thai soup. I can't eat spicy stuff. It feels weird, BKR. Yeah, somebody said spicy tea or something yesterday, and I was like, I just can't do it. I'm going to go... I want to just go 3 minis here, to be honest, but... Let's take a scalp. 5 past to take profit, nearly 5 past the buffer. Let's go full time. That's my goal. Now that thing's banging. All right. Tried it again. All 3. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What happened there? Where did that come from? There's the daily loss limit plus some. Back to even on that account. That thing just turned around. Yeah, I like Take Profit. They're the one that I like the most. Well, that Harami paid until it didn't, I guess. Let me see. It actually did hit the Take Profit. I didn't even notice it. I would have scaled at 302 anyway, so yeah, I guess it did hit it. Yeah, that was a weird candle, John. I don't know where that came from. Tough spot right here. Don't quite know what to do. Who follows Trump? I don't know. I didn't see anything, but I don't think I follow him. Yeah, Yoji full-time or full-time training, not Yoji. It is that's tough. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. I mean, above 367, do we go back to the high? I have no idea. What up, Bassett? Just kind of watching here. I'm going to stab short here again, targeting the 3, the VWAP basically. This is another eval. Going to go break even. So tradeify eval here. There we go. Nice little short on that one. $650. Move on to the next one. It's going to take 1 trade per eval here. I think that was 11, right? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, full time. I mean, that's how it goes. It's just life. It's short. A lot of people don't realize how short life is, but it's short. I mean, heck, I'm 45 years old. It feels like I was just, 18. That's just how it goes. That's how it is. Little 1 minute flag here. Where's the 15-minute opening range at? Just curious. I don't normally pay that close attention to that, but I guess it is like here. So the breakout, 40 points on that. Might try another here. No, you know what? I'm not, because ES is at that key level, and I don't know whether it's going to break it. Bassett, no, I just have those accounts connected on Ninja. They're Trade-Evade accounts. I could pull up Trade-Evade, but I have all my indicators and stuff on Quantower, so I'm going to leave it here for now. Yeah, full-time trading now. Trust me, I've been there, done that. It's a tough thing. I'm going to stab long here. We have a pretty big SMT here with the ES. I don't really want to have this big of a stop, but I got in kind of late. ES bounced off a key level. Pretty big SMT. Target kind of like that 57 area. Stop to break even kind of like 41. Birdia, you have gave it a try. But what is Birdia? Perdia or Birdia? Stop to break even there. Lock it in 15 points. There we go. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, Perdia. Yeah, I have a code with them, Bassett, I think. But I've not tried them. I've not used them. I think I gave away some free accounts with them one time. Choppy here, choppy. Now you see why I took that long there? Still didn't hit my target. But you can see right here, ES took the low there. Took that low, and we're at a key level. And the nasty did not. The nasty did not. So there you go. That's why it took that long. Pretty big SMT and alpha key level. Bird idea is who you call if your neighbor is dealing heroin. Let's go, Bassett. You can get there. Yeah, 5 minute does look pretty nasty. Big wicks. Big wicks. And I cannot lie. Oh. Oh, Heron, the bird. Man, I'm telling you, that 01 level sure is getting tested here. Max agrees. Is this the one that breaks? The time that it breaks? I don't know. Bad joke. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm snap long here. Just look for a bounce off the VWAP, 20 points. Let's see if we can get it. Stop to break even at 30. Right there. Give me my 20 points. Oh, come on. Guess I should have just taken 10. Yeah, right there. Yeah, you're not wrong. The opening range. Let's look for a quick bounce there off the VWAP. Probably should have gave it some more room. Yeah, I got the growth, D. Got the growth account. I think they're 30% off right now. I think. Maybe 35. That's good full time. I've been struggling a little bit with the trading, to be honest with you. You know, been digging myself big holes and having to fight out of them. For no real reason. But, you know, that's just kind of how you do sometimes, right? I recognize that's what I've been doing and trying to correct it. Oh, nice. Yeah, stuff like that can definitely put an effect on you. So I would have gotten my 20 points if I would have not moved the stop to break even. Darn it. Oh yeah, I hate talking to people and stuff, Jamie. When I'm in trades, I like to be alone. You know the reason, Tech T? What's the reason? What's the reason? Good morning, Kurt. Oh man, what am I on here? I think I might. Yeah, every day can be dirty. We'll see. Hit you with that Patrick Wheeland. Hit you with that old PW. Gonna take my 200 bucks. Yeah, Max tells us what to do. We're doing both today. Long, short, long, short. Yeah, I love Take Profit. They're my favorite prop firm so far. Right now they are. They're a little more pricey, so like you do have to, be a little more careful with their evals and such. All right, let's switch over to a Bulenox account now. We got a couple of Bulenox accounts that are actually close to passing. I am going to start with a fresh one though, 7-9. All right, let's do this. Let's connect to Bulenox on here. They're not 1 day to pass it. You can pass in 2 days. So, yeah, the trailing drawdown is interesting full time. It doesn't bother me that much. You get stuck in a trade because the Ninja SM101 account, I guess that was what you were saying. Yes. Clarity, that's the thing you got to have. So I had to, luckily I've got all my copy traders up. So I have all these up. So I knew I was in the trade. When I hit the account, I knew I was in the trade because it showed me. So I was able to manage it, just flatten it whenever I wanted to. But, yeah, that's exactly what happened. It said there was no market data on my Sim 101 account, which is weird because it's a Sim account. Why is there no data? And it's linked to, Tradeify or Apex or whoever. YouTube Predator. So, does Bewley have an inactivity rule just realize have an account that I haven't traded in over a week? Yes, they do, Jamie. It's you need to take a trade in it today. They have like a 1 week inactivity rule on funded accounts. So take a trade on it. Don't let it sit. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no problem. This thing is chopping, guys. Man, do we go down today? What do we do? Or does this end up being the bottom? That's the question. We are really chopping. Yeah, I struggle with take profit, but I'm trying to take it slow now. I think I have 3 or 4 accounts that I'm just trying to take it slow and pass them. I got them on the copier. If we break this trend line here, I think we really could go. Let me check this other chart. Oh, I actually kind of like it. Kind of like it. Let me see here. See if we could hold that level or not. All 3 are break firms. Yeah, I like all of them. You don't copy trade. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about not copy trading. For sure. Let's see if we can break out of this little range we're in here. Where's the 200 at? I don't even see. I don't have it on there. I'm thinking if we hold above 330, we continue higher, but You let the bots into your trades manually monitor. Yeah. $340. It's right there where we're at then, huh? Let me see on the 15-minute. Okay. Still liking longs here now that I'm looking at it. I think we pop. I might be too early, but I think we pop. Turn small trade into a huge trade. It triggers. Yeah, it does. I actually was thinking about that yesterday full time. And Andy, I was thinking to myself, like, I'm kind of struggling to get to a payout on the Apex account. So I was like, man, if I traded them one at a time, I'm pretty sure I could get there faster. Obviously, I would blow some, right? But if I traded them one at a time, I'd probably get there faster. You know, so you might get $1,000 here, $1,000 there type deal. But you're not going to get the bigger payouts. So like that's why, you know, and also you don't blow as many, right? But I don't know. There's something to be said about both, doing it both ways for sure. I feel like if I trade them one at a time or even packs of like 3 or 4, I'm going to be more aggressive, which can pay out big on some days, but also it's not going to pay out big on other days. It's going to be bad, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about moving this up because I think we get a pretty decent sized candle. If we break the 350s there, I think we had a decent sized candle. We had 835 on Apex 25K, but I won't try to lose any. Yeah. That's too much clarity, but just take the calculator. If you don't want to lose any, I don't blame you. Get to the static faster. Just have to make more for payout. So let's look. 835 divided by 0.3. That means you need to make $2,783 to get to a payout, minus the 835 that you've already made. So you'll need $1,948 more dollars to get to a payout. Now that being said, you'll be able to take a max payout if you do it that way. So this way you need $1,900 more dollars. Let's look at the other way. Let's say you decided to lose down to 440. Well, then you would need 1,600 minus 440. You would need 1,160 to only take out 500. So those are the options. Yeah, that's true full time. Short mother lover. I think we're okay here. I think we go. ES got to pop the VWAP. It's knocking its head on that 59.10. If it pops it, we go. It could turn down, but if it pops it, we go. The Bumble. Going good so far, Dave. Trades. We're we're green. Green, green, green for once. Boop. boop, boop, boop. You've tried in the past to lose a few dollars, ended up blowing the account. Yeah. I mean, you could do it, Clarity, but like to me, just get there. Just get, you have to make more money, but it gives you a bigger buffer once you take the payout, and it gives you the bigger payout. So I don't think it's a bad thing, right? It's 130 currently, Dave. $85 monthly or 130 for a lifetime. Yeah, Tech T, it's all about mental, how you like to do it. That's kind of how I like to do it. One trade, multiple accounts. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Good point, Takamori. If you do lose, you will be affecting your drawdown as well. So, all right, ES is trying to peekaboo above 59.10. Can it hold it? That's the question. Yeah, that's exactly full time. It's true, too. I mean, there's pros and cons of it all. Pros and cons. Can this thing go? I don't know. It's just not wanting to go here. I'm going to go stop to break even. I think one more push higher here. I think I'm going to go stop to break even if we go get another push back above 45. Yeah, I want it to go now. Needs to go now. I'm going to go ahead and put the stop in, see if it can pop. Needs to go now if it's going to go. That's what it helps me with Tech T. I don't press the button as much, but then I get off stream and I trade, trade by myself, and then I press the button more than I should. There we go. That's the candle that we're looking for. Through the 50 here, we should be able to go. Boom, 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 boom. I want to see us hold above 50 now. If we don't, I might just take it. Ah. I should have just taken it. I wanted to. All right, now I'm going to lock in 10. I'm going to lock in 10. Give it a chance to go, but still locking in some profit. Celebrity, that happens to almost everybody. Nothing to worry about. Give it a day or two, it'll update. Stop me out. That's all right. But pretty much happens to everybody. Don't worry. Max said, "Burf. Burf." Max, what are we barking at, bud? What are we barking at? What are we barking at? Oh, man. ES is losing that 59.10 as fast as it claimed it. Am I short here? We'll take a couple little scalps. Ah, I hate where I entered at. Might kill this one. Okay, you hit it. I hated that it was like right into this gap. If we... I'm going to watch this right here. kind of close below 318 here. We may short. We'll see. 3 barks long, 2 barks short. He barked so many times. Tom Sabo just bought a 1 micro short. Exactly, Trev. Copy trading is the main reason I don't mentor people. Oh. I like copy trading. It this is, where is comma's still at the 30, 32. I don't know if he said short or not. We bounced off the VWAP pretty strong there. We ran that liquidity. I think I'm going to get back in here. Going to get back in here for a little pushback in through the 50s here. I do like that reaction. But we'll see. I'm in late, obviously. Line of the sand's 318 there, so. Yeah. Might just trap me. Oh, Jan, is it? That sucks. All right, out of that. Kurt, I don't know, man. This price act's kind of crazy. Everyone likes copy trading. I hope that never changes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to be high. Yeah. Oh, poop back to 350. This is choppy, guys. I mean, look at this. This is not really tradable. I mean, this is just nothing going on here. I mean, even this morning, I mean, like this move and then this move. I mean, that's it. If you didn't get your money in here and get out, then it's going to be a tough trading day, right? If you didn't get your money in one of these two moves, then it's tough. So let's just say your undefined reasons internet has been quite crappy to the U.S. from Europe. May have happened around March, April. I have no idea. All I know, Jan, is they were working on the internet on my road, and I think they're done. They were piping it in down further down the road, so. Draw a trend line and watch it break. Yeah, wait for it to break. We do have a pretty little 1 minute trend line there. Can't really. So like, I probably would have drawn that like that, but so I don't know. Yeah, it's not great price action. We don't really have any news today either, so like there's not a whole lot of stuff, nothing, not really any drivers into the market. Mancini says 59.10 is the magnet, and you can see that that's just 100% true. He literally said today would be chop as posted at 8 a.m. ES is agreeing precisely. After rallying to 59.27 target, I posted 5900 to 59.27 would be a chop range, with 59.10 being the magnet. We sold to 5900 exact and bounced. No change. 37.63 if ES wants to break. 58.90 must fail to see any downside. Very, very choppy. Room's long here. Good luck, room. Good luck, sir. Most people trade have barely 2 years trading, and just trading one mini becomes 20. Yeah. Breaking lower here. What time is it? 10:40. It's just looking. Look at this rip higher. I don't know. Room's right. Room's right sometimes too. Oh, man. Look at her go. Room's long, see? This is chop, guys. Let's be honest. This is chop. No real direction. If I had to guess, I'd lean upside, but if the ES pulls back to 59 to test the 5901, we run this entire trend line probably. Probably. Man, I hate shorting into the VWAP here, but we did just close below the trend line. The short-term 1-minute trend line. Oh, the ES1 green. That's it. Yeah, this Kurt, it's tough action. It's tough. We break the VWAP, I may join into a short here for a couple of scalps. If we break the VWAP. Boom, 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 boom. Trading take profit is so much more relaxing. Not worrying about consistency rule. Yeah. I don't usually think about the consistency all that much because I'm just scalping, you know. All right, let's see if we're going to short right into the VWAP, which is what I never want to do. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get ripped. Closing back inside. I think I'm going to eat this loss. Yeah, just gonna eat it. Yeah, Sir Doss, that's what I do. Oh, never got slapped by the VWAP before. Exactly. It is Doug. It's still 91%. Yeah, I thought 5901 might get touched, Jan. That's what I was thinking. But, yeah, no worries. I mean, it could go. I mean, like, we break the VWAP, we could see a big candle, but you could also hold and just rip higher. I mean, those are always on the table. There it goes. Jan, it probably holds again, but we don't know for sure, right? Probably holds again. Especially you're kind of coming up into the macro time. I would not be shocked if by the time we get to the top of the hour here, you know, we're down here somewhere, even here. Yeah, it could. That's always a possibility, right? The Trump tweet. I mean, it looks like a good short spot is like that 345 area. It's kind of been rejecting that area. You really could have your stop at like 370, 345, 350. You can have your stop at like 370, I'm thinking. If you really wanted to play this area and you're convinced we're going down. Yeah, VWAP's been holding. Bounce, 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 bounce. But do I want a 40-point stop? Is the question. Oh, I just noticed I went even on the right time frame over here. All right, I think I'm going to take the short here. I think. I'm going to wait for this 5-minute candle to close, and then I'm going to decide. But I think I'm going to short it. Stop at 370. Although I don't know that I like how that closed. All right, I'm in. Let's see if it breaks. So got about a 30-point stop on this. Decent risk to reward if we go for a bigger target here. All right, Rob, appreciate you. $300. Let's go. Oh, now we're clearing the 59.10 area on ES. Yeah, we're going to be in trouble here. I'm just going to let it eat me up here because I don't want to just close it out because it could just be a fake out. But if the 5-minute closes above 367, then I will long. Don't want to panic out. I think 367 is where the stop should be, or 370. So we're going to leave it there. Let me add one more here for a scalp. Nah, I'm not going to. Does ES reject below the VWAP now? It closed above 59.10 here, which is bad for my short, but it closed above earlier and then rejected hard, so we still have that bullish SMT in play here, which probably should have just kept me long biased anyway, but we'll see. Tried to sign up. They don't take credit cards. Who's that, Doug? Bulenox? Yeah, they take credit cards. Bulenox. Let me see. Account sign up. Yeah, right below it, you should see secure credit card payment 1, secure credit card payment 2. Yeah, they take my card with no problem. Doug, it could be, are you international? Could be something to do with that. Yeah, try secure 2 and see what it does. All right, we got one more minute on this 15-minute candle here, or 5-minute candle. Oh, you're in Georgia? Nice. Yeah, me too. It should work, Doug. Yeah, try the other one and see. If it doesn't, I'd send them a ticket and find out why, but it should work. Well, are we going to get lucky here for once? You need 450 to hit? I mean, I do think it's going up. Seems that way, but The 5-minute did not close above though. All right, good. You can buy as many as you want, Doug. You can have 11 funded at once, but you can only have 4 below the buffer at one time. So, but as far as evals, you can buy as many as you want. It's up to you. If ES loses that 10 here, we're going to see a little elevator. Testing the 10 now. Can ES lose the 10? There we go. Nice little push down here. Probably get stopped out. Let's see though. Conhodor. Ooh. Come on, lose the 59.10 here. I hate it for you, Kurd. I know you want it to go higher. Testing the 10 here. I'm tempted to add here, to be honest. Tempted to add. All right, we're going to not add. Good thing I didn't add there. Yes, looked like it was going to close below the 59.10 and then bounced. Two minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see how she closes. It looks like it wants to go, doesn't it? It looks like it wants to go here, but we're short. What do you do? Yeah, spec tested 7 times and 8 candles. Yeah. That's why I don't know that it's going to hold. It is the magnet level, though. It might hold. If it does hold, it feels like we rip, but if it can get below there, we can see a little elevator here. Possible inside bar on the 5-minute chart as well. I don't feel confident enough to add here. Not yet. If the inside bar breaks to the downside, we will add. So below 350, we'll add. Upside being 68. So inside bar is pretty much official here. If we break to the upside, it will close. I will close my short, and we will be in long. Let's see. Let's just do this like this. Oh, I was going to add another. All right, we're in 3 minis here. Inside bar breaking to the downside. Target really 340 area. All right, I'm going to stop in here. It's pretty much a free trade. We took 2 $100 scalps. And now it's pushing lower. So we got our stop at about 10 points. So this is basically a break-even trade. And we're going to see if we can target the overnight low. We'll see. I actually should probably put this up here. Let's just do that. So we're basically risking 10 points. Let's see how she goes. Through the 50 EMA, I don't really see much holding us up to VWAP. ES is finally being nice. It is. Breaking through there. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Kurt. Sorry, I knew you're long. Now let's see what happens at 59.01. Obviously, this is trailing drawdown. VWAP would be a good target. I don't want to give up a lot of drawdown, but I think if we break VWAP and ES clears that 59.01, which has been tested several times, we could really get a move down here. All right, 59.01 coming up. Stop to break even here. Again, this is a great spot to scale or to get out completely. I've only got 1 mini in here, so I can't really scale. Let's see what happens at this level. ES will be approaching initial balance sooner than Nasdaq. Dow's dropping too. Forget what I said about trying to long. Yeah. ES just ripping through initial balance. Ripping through. I'm locking in some here. Gonna try to hold for the overnight low here unless ES takes it out. Did it? It did. ES just took the overnight low. I'm gonna scale tight. I'm gonna trail tight, not scale. So trailing 35 points there, 37. ES took the overnight low, so I'm be careful here. We break the 90 here, we should continue lower quick. This next push through the 90 should see the 74 quickly here. If I was a smart man, I'd move my stop back up to here. $25 points. We could bounce here. This is a spot where we could bounce, or we could elevator lower here. ES approaching that 90, which is the line in the sand for the Bulls and the Bears on the ES there. Get back through the 90 here. I'm going to lock in the 310. If we can close below 90. Push it through there. Push it through. All right, there's a little retest. We kind of expected to come at some point there. That next push through the 90 here should be a big one, if we can get it. I don't really want to get stopped out, but I also don't want to give up a bunch of drawdown either. I'm going to move it back up there, a little bit higher here. If we pop the VWAP or ES gets back above initial balance here, then I'll just kill it. Kind of the line in sand. Yeah, that's true, Black Beauty. What up, Curd? You think they're drunk? They're just trappy, trying to trap and take everybody's money. Want to get right back into that 90 level here. See if we can. $10-minute 200 MA that had the reverse. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, looks like we're going to get stopped. Boom, boom, boom. It's funny because on trades when I'm patient, when I show patience, it costs me. On trades when I don't, and I just take it down here, like I had the instinct to do, I was like, I should probably take it. It would not have done this. It would have just kept going straight down to the overnight low. That's how trading gets you, right? So if I don't take it down here, like I normally would, it comes straight to here afterwards. And I'm like, man, I should have just held. And then when I actually hold, this is what happens. I'm long 5 minis here. I think. I think 5. Yeah, 5. Oh, you closed your longs, Curd? Oh, man, that sucks. Well, I'm long now, and I'm long big time. Heavy. Now it's pulling back. Like a sweet little girl that it is. There's a few reasons why I thought it was going to go back up here, so let's see if those turn out to be right. Come on, pop it through there. Stop messing around. There we go. Should still be able to go here. Let's see, can it pop the 50? You might see me add here again. If the 5 minute closes above, big SMT here. Big SMT. If the 5 minute closes above 350 here, I'm going to add. Good morning, Coach Fred. No, it's good for all the accounts, Doug. Use it on every one of them. You should be able to buy as many as you want. You guys see anything here? You see anything here? What's this? London was clean. Yeah. Sometimes it's that way. Big, huge, bullish Harami candle here with an SMT. That's why I flipped long. Got it a little late, but still. ES swept the lows. Nasdaq failed too, obviously. Yeah, let me know if the MM code's not working. It should be for 50Ks, for the 50K. If you're trying to get a 25K, then I think it's maybe MM1. You're long 319. You got in way before I did. Stop to break even. 360 TP. I like it. I like it. We close above 350. I'm going to add. Now, if we hit this 357, or actually probably 362 area before we close, then I will not add, and I will just go break even. Barred authorization. Somebody try my, here, let me try it myself here. Let me try it. I don't know, it's working for me. Hey, you're using option 1. It's working for me there. See, option 1, MM 1575. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Are you doing option 1 or option 2 there? Is my thing frozen? Oh, you're on the chat. Yeah, see what they say, because it should be working. Uh-oh, nutty short. We're long. All right, Tech T, appreciate ya. See ya. Nutty short, we're long. Yeah, it is, Coach Fred. I mean, we got a big SMT here. So you went ahead and exited trap 52. Nice. I'm holding. I just got the 1 mini, so probably will go, but don't want to wait for the pullback. Yeah. I'm going to try to be a little patient with this one. I would have extreme confidence that we go back to the highs if we close above 51. Until we close above 51, it's kind of anybody's ball game, and I think it does. You got reasons here to think it goes higher. Trade micros, you have more breathing room. Yeah. I like the micros, Treff. I actually considered, after digging such a big hole the last 2 days, going back to micros only on my funded accounts, because you can give yourself much more room. And I'm still considering it. I obviously traded micros this morning on them, but so I don't think. I mean, I like micros. I think you can make a lot of money with micros for sure. Still, micros are your friend. Room's always fading me. Patrick Whelan tells you you're a bitch for trading micros. He just wants you to blow more accounts to use his code more. That's all he wants. He just wants you guys to blow more accounts, so his code can get more uses. Let's go, Kurd. That's a good reaction. That's a really good reaction. You switch completely to micros. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I agree, Papa. All right, Nutty got stopped out there. ES hit the VWAP and 59.10 there. That might have been the spot to take our profit on, to be honest. But we'll see. Yeah, for sure, Trev, for sure. Why didn't we stop you? We tried. I still have confidence that it's going to hit this wick up here at least 362, even 370, if we close above 351. So I'm going to hold it. Yeah, the reclaim, Jan, of 5901 was an excellent long trigger, right? On the ES there. The reclaim of 5901 here. Boom. Close above. Retest. Entry. 5910 is your target. Leave a runner for the next level up. 5927 if it wants it. Simple. Keep it simple. Traps lower. Big SMT. I want to see a close above 51 here. It's really what I want to see. So we're just being patient here. No need to do anything. 2 minutes left on this candle. You do 5 points. Yeah, me too, Jan. I almost want to move this target up, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I just noticed something. I'm not going to add on this because this is not the gap that's holding price down. This is the gap up here at 367 that's actually holding price down. ES breaking out above 59.10 here. Kurt. If this thing closes above, I may move this target up. Might target that 80. I want to see this close above 67 here. 10 seconds to do it. Let's see if it can. If it can, I might just close it. All right, I'm just going to take my profit there. I don't want to have happen what I let happen earlier where I didn't take the money. So let's just take the money. I do think if we close above 67, we revisit high a day. So if this pushes up, closes above, we probably revisit high a day. This could reject in this area, but I don't think it will. Excuse me. I just went ahead and took it off there, lock in the, I don't even know, what were we in there, 40 points, 25 points? It seemed like more than that. Certainly looks bullish. Did anybody experience some weird feels yesterday on Ninja? I swear, I took a couple of trades with a 10-point stop, and as soon as I entered the trade, I was 8 points in drawdown already. Now, I did mark it in, and the spread was only like not even a point. So I don't know how I was 8 points in drawdown. That was my first 2 losses on the day, and it really put me on tilt. And that's the reason why I was down like 700 at one point. But I had some really bad feels. So yesterday, yeah, mine was too, Matty Matt. And I was like, I thought it was just me for a minute. But, so this is what I was scared of here. You can see we did run this wick, so it would have hit my original target. It would not have hit this target. This is an area where we could reject. You had some weird feels too, Yoji? Yeah, I had it on across the board, and I was so mad. I was so annoyed. That's what I started doing, Treff. I use limit, or I hit the, the bid or the ask or whatever. That's crazy, Matty Matt. Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And I thought maybe it was like the spread from the copier, but it was just crazy to me. So, yeah, that's a pretty big spread, especially with micros. That's crazy. If we close above 368, I think we see the highs. Let's see. It could be a re-entry there. Now, let me check the 15-minute. Yeah, nothing to see on the 15-minute there. Nothing to see. We get bad feels on paper trading. Yeah, Jan, it makes no sense, does it? You're taking 5-point slippage hits, buying market at night. Yeah. I mean, I get it if it was like very busy. So his big ask moves so fast compared to what I see on mine. You always bid and ask. Yeah, I mean, like I watch mine, right? You can see it right there. I mean, it's less than a point typically. Usually 2 ticks, maybe 3. And that's what I was seeing yesterday, something very similar. But I was literally getting filled 7, 8 points. And I had a 10-point stop, and I'm like, how am I 8 points in drawdown? I just entered the trade. Like, it's crazy. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Yes, breaking out there above 59.10 all the way to the 15s. Next level up, 27. You could still enter this here on the close. The problem's going to be the stop. Let's say it closes at 74. You got to have a 40-point stop. So you could enter it with some micros because your target is going to be the high of day, 22 points. How much to get a payout on a 50K? $2,600. You can take out $500 room. Your stops and TPs were what changed? That's crazy. Your downdraft is your stop. Your drawdown. I'm assuming that's what you meant, Marson. Your drawdown. I mean, I could take this here, but like, man, you could get a little bit of a pullback. No, they didn't double it. I might try it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scalp the retest here. I should have went like 4 or 5 here, to be honest. What would be the bottom of this 5-minute candle? 10 points. I want to add more here, but the problem is like it could easily pull back, so I don't want to have that as an issue there. Locked in at 59.10. Let's go. Yeah, it's 2,600 in profit. You can take out $500 room. So I am going to use this wick as my break even. So that's going to be my break even point. You can notice I'm not targeting the wick. I'm targeting the body of the 5-minute candle. There's a reason for that. I've talked about it extensively. I guess I should put a stop in just in case we get some sort of out of nowhere rip lower here. This market slow as Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I really wanted to add more size into this pullback, into this test of the inverse here, but I might if we test 58. Two days in a row, you followed your plan. The question is, can I do it 15 days in a row? You sure can, Room. It's just a matter of doing it. Customer service chat said to try it again in an hour, trying to sign up for 4 total 50Ks with your code. Yeah, let me know, Doug, because like it should be working with no problems. I've had problems before with the secure payment where my bank will decline it and I have to like call them and say, yo, stop declining this transaction. It's me. But that happens usually when I'm trying to fund the accounts, not when I'm buying the evals typically. But yeah, let me know, Doug. Here comes the bulls. Here they come. For Pine Tree 7 to F major. What? C min 7 to F major. I don't know what that is. Like, you got me. I'm lost. That must be like some sort of music deal. Yeah, I think we squeeze here, Jan. That'd be the next target up. C min 7 to F major to G min 7. I think she just cussed him out in music. Jazz chords. Could be. I figured that's what it was. Let's pop. Ask Chat GPT what it is. Yeah, I need to get Chat GPT. I need to get it to start creating my thumbnails and stuff like Nutty and a couple of the others have. Pine tree. Create me a thumbnail. All right, now, come on. Come on. If you guys are new here, hit the like button. Or if you haven't hit the like button, do it. If you're new here, subscribe. We do stream live every day, 5 days a week, 9:15 to usually 12. We'll stream sometimes the Power Hour, sometimes the Asia session. I've been killing the Power Hour, guys. I haven't been streaming it. I might start streaming it and showing you guys. I've been destroying the Power Hour this last week. I was down $700 going into 3 o'clock yesterday. We ended the day up $52. 2 trades in Power Hour. And maybe that should tell me something. Maybe I should just be trading that, huh? Quit messing around in the middle of the day. But with voice. I try to use it with voice, but yesterday was just not an option. I'm telling you guys, I was coughing so bad yesterday. Like, it's so much better today. It's insane how much difference one day can make. Oh, I wonder. Let me look. Was there a 5-minute long? Oh my gosh, there was. I did. Well, no, it actually wasn't that good. I thought I missed a 5-minute long there. Black Phoenix, my couple of the kids were sick. And if you know anything about having children, they don't stay away from you. Even if they're sick. If they're sick, they're more in your face and on top of you. So, like, not blaming my daughter, but when she's sick, she likes to come and get in Dad's bed and lay in there and, marinate and let the sickness just get into the bed. And so then Dad comes and crawls into the bed later on and the sickness just eats him up. That sort of thing. But the young one and the 14-year-old are both sick. So I think it kind of passed on to me. But, it's the dad cold is way worse than the mom cold. You know what I mean? They don't compare. The dad cold is equivalent to the mom having a baby. You guys didn't know this? That's how bad the dad cold is. I should go break even here. I kind of want to see it close above 86. But that really should be your break-even point, to be honest. 59.18 hit on just a mini level, but good sign on the way to 27. Let's go. You said 90.80? Yeah, it just missed you by two points there. But, we are right here in that 90 drama area. Get a little drama right there at the 90. The next push should get it through there. I mean, we're moving, but we're not moving very fast. This thing is in grind mode again today. You got sick during the winter. Temperature was above 37 Celsius, and I was already looking through coffins. I have no idea how hot 37 Celsius is. We use this thing called Fahrenheit, Marson. Lately, I never had a real bad fever. I think my fever might have been small, but like I did wake up a couple of days like sweating like crazy. So, it's Black Phoenix says hot as hell. I guess that's all we need to know, right? It is funny. In my old house, I had a mini split in the garage, and it was in Celsius. So, we're already in the trade and can watch. Yes, exactly, Jen. 98.6. Okay. That's not too bad, is it? All right, this push should get us through the 90. Come on, let's do it. I should go break even here, but I think it's okay not to. I really don't want it to retest my entry, but it could. Huh. I don't know if I love this. Let me flip to the 1 minute and see what we got here as far as EMAs. Man, we're just unable to break that 86 area. 4-part long or below. I like to watch my EMAs here on the 1 minute. Let's see here. You took the short? Uh-oh, Black Phoenix. No! Don't fade me, bro. Question is, do I take this off if it retests my entry and look for an entry lower? I mean, that's kind of the question here. Do I take this off, or do we let it ride down into the 50s? We've had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars in a row, or 4 green bars in a row on the or the NAS on the 5 minute. Let's make it 5 here if this one can close green. That's a good reaction. That's a very good reaction. You want it to close above 86 though. Get above there. A nice full candle close above. That's what we want to see. This is where the Nasdaq makes you take profit early, or either stops you out break even and then rips without you. That's what the Nasdaq does. The bull bear fight, yeah, it is. I'm thinking about just taking this off right here. I do think once it pops this level, though, you're going to get a decent sized candle when it pops it. There it is. Should go now. You want it to go. Now there's the close above. Why do we get a little volatility here? 1144? The opening of that candle gave us a little twitchy action. Considering options. All right, I'm going to take it. It's going to go. I mean, I believe in it going, but, you know, just unwilling to hold it there. Yeah, Black Phoenix, I am like that too. 5918 was not on your bingo card. Yeah. I mean, it's going to pop. Once it gets through here, it pops. But it's just, you know, here's the thing, man. We're also in a level here. We're in a spot where, you know, you really could get a pullback into this level before it wants to go. You could. Not trying to spook anybody that's long here, but the longer that we kind of hang out here, the more scary it gets. And see, this is just like an intuition thing. Again, a pullback into the 50 EMA here, and that might be a good spot to kind of re-enter. It just, you know, banging its head, just not getting through there. It kind of started to scare me a little bit. We are coming into the macro, so again, I might look for a re-entry off the 50 EMA here. That's the white line. We really not had a 50 EMA touch today. I guess there was one here, but I did not participate. It did pay. Other than that, it really hasn't been spread out enough to take an entry. This would be an okay entry, though. It will be a retest of an inverse. So it's not just a naked 50 EMA touch here. Nutty just entered long again. I don't hate it. Kind of bottom of this choppy range, creating a little Tom Sabo idiot box here. That Tom Sabo box being formed. No, guys, I'm not calling Tom Sabo an idiot. Gosh. Where you at, Tom? Need you to enter one micro long here, bud. One micro long, Tom. Come on, where you at? So I'm going to go two minis here. I'm going to take one off at 5 and the other off at 11. Off the 50 EMA touch, if we get it. Risking 10 points. Let's see if we can get the touch. Didn't quite get there. Nice bounce off of that retest of the inversion. Up 800, done for the day. Let's go. Nice job, like back Phoenix. Why was you awake? You have no idea. Yeah, that's me, Yoji. I do that too. Not lately. Last 2 days, I've been sleeping like good, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Close your longs? Oh, it closed your longs. All right, we're gonna we're taking a decent little risk here. We'll see if we can get this. Actually, I might move this one up. Move that one back towards the high there. All right, we're in. Once we get up like 8 points, I'm going to go stop to break even. So that's going to be 70. So once we get back above 70, I'll go stop to break even if we get there. Again, I think this is an okay 50 play. If I had not already taken my funded trade, this might be a trade that I would take in my funded account. I love these 50 bounces. I really do. If we get to 75, I will lock in 5 points. So if we get to 75, I'll lock in 68. All right, well, it stopped me out. That's okay. I mean, it still paid 10 points, right? Still paid 10 points there on that push up, at least. Or right at it. 9.75, I guess. I guess depends on your feel. For my feel, it paid 9.75. But I really like that 50 EMA touch. If you guys aren't paying attention to it, I mean, it's something to watch, right? When you got a nice trend, you know, we swept liquidity lower. We have a big SMT. And then you got a nice trend. You got other reasons for us to continue higher, right? You're not looking for a huge move off of it. Try to get a runner going if you can, because sometimes it works. There is something to be said about maybe not going to break even. But I took one off at 5 points, and then try to get a little runner going. Came back, stopped me out, break even on the runner, but there's something to be said about maybe leaving your stop down at 10 points and seeing what happens. I don't trade that way, but and there we go. So here's the results from this eval that we've been trading right there in front of you guys. We hit the daily loss limit on the MyFunded futures. I mean, kind of sad because that one's the more expensive one, though. But we are still, we're only down $180 on it total. And then we're up $1,853 on this one. So definitely made better decisions on this account than I did on this one for sure. The results obviously show that. But showing you the wins, showing you the losses. Not hiding anything from you guys. Here's the P&L on the other accounts. So up $100 on all the fundeds. Still got some of these fundeds that are in drawdown. Around $100, $130, $200. These PAs. I passed these 4 yesterday. I am not going to activate these probably for a couple of weeks. That will take me up to 14 accounts with Apex, but I'm not going to activate those for a couple of weeks. But still barely in drawdown on the Bulenox accounts, and then up 1,400 or so on these accounts. I was actually back to 1,900 going into last Friday on these accounts, and then we had that horrible Friday. The one thing I am proud of is I did stop myself on Friday. I did not blow the accounts. Even though I did lose all my profits from the week, I did not allow myself to blow the account. So that's, that's a positive. Held myself back there. So we have 2 Bulenox fundeds. I've got 3 accounts that are around $2,000 in profit now. 3 vals. So we'll keep kind of grinding those. I just noticed something, guys. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that? I did not have my Take Profit Trader accounts connected today. I just noticed that. These 3 accounts were not connected. Oops. All right. That's okay. We'll trade those tomorrow. Or maybe we'll take them in Power Hour. Yeah, Room. This is not a good, when we're looking at structure to go lower, right? When you're thinking about structure for a reversal, your first sign is a failed manipulation leg. We've already had 2. This is your first failed pivot. Right here, we failed. Right here, we failed. So you could short here, stop at the high, and now you could target the overnight low. You really could. And would be your extra confirmation. This will be your extra confirmation right here. Right? If we close back below there, then that will, I know that's 37 points lower, but that's going to give you extra confirmation that we're probably going lower. Now, could we just rip higher? Yeah, of course. I mean, is order flow bullish? Of course. So you just have to accept the risk there to that. Now, you'd like to pair this up here with like an S&T. You actually do have one, a small one here. Nasdaq made a new high, ES did not. But you can see that's about to get ripped. I wonder if this 5 minute, is that showing as a, oh, it's really not. I was wondering if that was a Harami, but it wasn't. What's order flow? It just means like what direction is the market heading? I mean, like we zoom out. Let's zoom out. I mean, which way is the market heading? Is it heading up or down? It's heading up. Look at this thing go. This is bullish engulfing. Kind of tempting. You got top of the hour here in 3 minutes. I might risk a little bit here. Little scalper there. Little $200 scalper. That does officially put us over $2,000 on that account. I do feel like we get a pop here. It feels that way, right? Doesn't it feel like at the top of the hour, we just kind of pop? Top of the hour, we maybe pop right into that whole number. Let's see. Let's see if it does it. At the shock of the hour, if Tom Sabo buys one micro long here, then we pop into the 400s. You can make a case like for both directions here, to be honest. You really could. You could make a case for both directions. Somebody at my door. Hold on. Yeah, it's my son. He's home from school early. I didn't know he was getting out early today. Oh, so the top of the hour did nothing, huh? Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. We still have been holding this inversion very nicely, though. We've not closed back. Like, there's been no 5-minute candle that's closed back inside there at all. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Man, I kind of want longing in here, guys. Too late. It's too late. A little more pullback here. Test the open. All right. Now I'm in. Short from 80. It could work. I'm going to go stop to break even if it hits the first target there at 80. I'm going to go stop to break even now. Stop to break even. This is one of those spots where, like, I feel like I could full port and get away with it. I really do. Yeah, Yoji, it is getting better. Like, that's the thing. As the day goes on, it seems to be like, once you wake up, your throat's already naturally a little dry. So a couple of cough drops in here. I haven't been coughing as much, so that's good. That would have hit my target there on the first one. ES popping here. ES is popping, guys. 918s, here it comes. Loot's out. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. The close is ugly. Yeah, it looks all right, though, in the 1 minute. Oh, 59.18 to the tick. Yeah, it did push. I am considering a little bit of a long here, a little bit of a scalp. I think I'm too late, though. All right, let's stab it. Booyah. Booyaka. Booyaka. Yeah, that was kind of my thought process there, green. A full port 7 mini scalp for 5 points. And there's my target had I never stopped out on my original long. And look at that 1 minute, guys. We talked about the 50 EMA. It held. It held. It tested again. Less than 6 points. Held again. So 50 EMA touch paid. First push, 18 points. Second push, 30 points. Nice play. But that's what it does. Big rejection off the 97. I'm going to try a little bounce here. Try a little bounce play here. Let's see. Off that 90 level. That was resistance. Maybe turns into support here. We'll see. If not, we just lose. This is for the pass. If we hit this, we pass the account. If we don't hit it, we're down. We're still up 2,100. So either way. If we hit it, we pass. If we don't, we're just still up 2,100. Or thereabouts. We'll see how it plays out. Not looking good right now. And we're still at the $2,100 mark. We gave it the old college try. I do think I'm going to make that my last trade for the morning, guys. Maybe I'll come back for the afternoon for the power hour. We'll see how I feel. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Guys, want to help support the channel? Please use my codes. Bulenox 91% off. APEX is 80% off. My Funded Futures has 30% off the expert account. You get 5% off anything else. Take Private Trader 30% off. No activation fee. No daily loss limit, guys. You can take daily payouts. Tradeify, I think, is still 30% off. And TickTick is 30% off all their directive funded accounts. Day Traders, I think, is 80% off right now. Funded Futures Network, I'm not sure what they're doing. But all of those is going to be the code MM, except for Funded Futures Network and Apex. The code is Myth. But that's going to do it for me, guys. We'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys watching.